Good morning. This is one of those coffee pods that you put in a machine to make yourself a hot drink. I bet you've seen those before. I'm going to talk about this in just a second. You know, those coffee pods are full of goodness. You can get them for just about anything. You can get them for sweet tea, hot chocolate. I even saw some for apple cider. That's pretty exciting. I love apple cider. And of course, you can get coffee of various flavors and varieties. And it's really convenient to be able to do that. Some people think they're a little more expensive, but when you look at how much you actually don't end up pouring out and down the drain, they're about the same, and it's really convenient, and you can get a variety. But you know, the good stuff is inside the pod. The good stuff is in this little cup. And unless I put it in the machine and crack a hole in the top, and a hole in the bottom, I don't get anything out, do I? I don't get a thing. Nothing. Not without using it and putting it in there. Not without cracking the pod. Now, what do I mean when I'm talking about that? Do you know, we have something in our life, whether you have it on your phone or you have it sitting on your shelf, and it's called a Bible. And it's filled with wonderful things that can help you deal with every day. Good things, things that can enrich you and make you feel better and comfort you. It can warm your soul. But unless you crack that thing, it's not going to do you any good. Unless you put it in your heart and let your heart read it, understand it, and digest it, and think about it, and your mind meditate upon it, it really won't do you any good. It can be a nice ornament that sits on the table or on the shelf. It can even be a family heirloom that is passed down from generation to generation. I have a Bible that is in my living room. We bought it at an auction. Now, here's the interesting thing about it. It's one of those great big family edition Bibles that's like a coffee table book. This one is shrink wrapped. It's in plastic. And of course, we have our own Bibles, and I use my phone a lot for my Bible with a Bible app. But the thing about it is I bought this Bible from an auction somewhere from somebody sometime, and it's shrink wrapped, and we just never took the shrink wrap off of it for whatever reason. You can hardly see it. But you know, somebody owned that Bible for who knows how long and never took the plastic off. And now we have it, and we haven't taken the plastic off. But what if that was the Bible that we had, and it was the only one we had, and we never opened it to read it? It would not do us any good. Might as well be a rock in a field, or a paperweight, or a Webster's dictionary, for all the good it would be doing us. So many people tell me, I just don't understand the Bible. It just confuses me. I don't understand it. I need somebody to explain it to me. Folks, if you're a Christian, you have that somebody that lives in your heart, and he will help you understand. You might not get to the point to where you're understanding deep theological issues, but you can understand what God is trying to tell you. And a lot of times when people say, I just don't understand the Bible, my question is always, well, have you read it? Yes, it can be complex, but salvation is incredibly simple. And that is one of the great things, one of the great gifts that God has given us. A simple plan of salvation that it's easy for anyone to understand. Crack that Bible. Get the good stuff out. Take care. Be kind to each other. Have a great day.